we be studying mythology and symbolism so that we get a better interpretation of our dreams? And if you were going to become a Jungian analyst, then yes, absolutely, that is what you'd have to do. However, Jung's understanding of mythology and the unconscious using that is what analytical psychology is. It's analytical. You know, that is his psychology, and he's coming from a very strict Freudian and psychiatric medical model. So he's got to abide by that. At the same time, he's realizing that that's limiting, or that container is limiting in understanding consciousness. And so because he's so steeped in that, he breaks out a little bit and he starts to look to the east. He doesn't go too deep into meditation, and we're going to touch on that in a minute. But he also looks deeply into the paranormal. Now, if you think about people who experience paranormal, that's usually the entry point into going, this model, our current model of psychology and of the world, is limiting. And the paranormal seeps in, and the mind that is steeped in this Western model interprets that experience as paranormal. Does it make sense? Okay. So when it comes to using active imagination to engage with whether it's a dream or whether it's just sitting and you personifying a feeling in your body, because it's easier to engage, you know, with the personified part. When I say, what does that feeling look like? And you now put an image to it. It looks like a little child. It looks like a bear. It's easier for the ego to interact with the bear than to interact with infinity, to interact with something which has no boundaries. And so really, that active imagination process is just an invitation for you to start to explore, how do you interact, the you that is the ego, how do you interact with the dimension of consciousness that can appear, and your mind is going to interpret, as these images. But your interaction with that, without judgment, is far more important than the mythological meaning of what that symbol means in the culture of, or the history of, humanity. Because it's your personal relationship. And while that history might give you, or that mythology might give you deep insight into why it's there, it doesn't change your relationship with it. The question is, can you integrate it, or can you let it go? Is it something that you stuck in? Or can you actually process what is being presented to you?